Okay, it's loading kind of slowly. Never mind. Never mind. We're just gonna let it load. It'll load eventually. Eventually is better than never, right?
This is
Yeah, we're gonna skip.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Okay,
missed a
now
memo.
we go right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This really reminds me of Portal 2, where you would just find these empty offices and stuff. Oh, hey.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
What is with this
It had really been
weird
worth the
room
detour
structure?
after all,
Like, why would
just
you
to
do
spend a
that?
few moments here in this immaculate,
Guess it's kind of
beautifully
80s or
constructed
something, I don't know.
room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Was that a hint to get a drink? Oh, I can't. I could use a cold drink.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally worth it. Because it's different from everything else I've done.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Stanley is why everybody left. Okay, we've solved the mystery. No need to play the game anymore. Everybody left because Stanley is weird.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh boy. Do we go in the first open door on the left, or do we go straight? First of all, I think that leads to exactly where we've been before. So we're gonna go straight, I guess.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Except in Portal, you can pick up the chairs and, you know, move them around. That's more fun than just clicking. Whatever. Why did all the doors have to close behind me? That's annoying. $5,000. Your life is worth $5,000 because that's the penalty for jumping off this, even though jumping off is death. What should we do?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
think I should
investing your
jump off,
trust
but
in
not now.
someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Yeah, okay.
This is it, Stanley.
There has to be a her.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is her, the other narrator? That other narrator we had at one point? Ah, no, don't close the door. Right. Just making sure I can go in the store.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your
It's really
faith in
creepy.
another, then pick up the phone.
Shall we pick it up? Yeah, let's pick it up. I'm impatient. I don't feel like waiting.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now,
okay, I can't
I
move.
want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Ah, creepy!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
That's really
I'm trying to make
creepy.
a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
That's so creepy, though. Why would you do that? That's so
This
creepy.
is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
No. How about no? No. I hate you. I hate you for doing something as creepy as that. Fine.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Just because you say please doesn't mean doesn't make you any better for asking of it, for it, whatever. That's a very creepy mannequin. Look at the face. The face is just weird.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Ah, chosen, really? I don't think so.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
I hate being stuck in this little
discoveries
space.
of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he
That
returned
sounds
to work
wonderful.
was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Sounds like the story of my life. This music sounds familiar.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers,
Oh,
his
snap.
boss,
Cosmo, is that you? Blah. Yes, it is. That's where the music was coming from. It was Cosmo and Calspania 64. I knew it sounded familiar. Okay, anyway, let's keep
everyone
going.
in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
To spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors
Don't
and that he
want to
could
hear
go
a
through
story of the game
either.
I just played.
At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Am I making the game
Down
right now?
one path
Okay,
lay
I
an
guess I
enormous
am.
round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Tell your kids a story. Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more
This is so
time.
truthful. I love it. I will tell my life I love it.
But there is no
Okay.
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality,
okay.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested
yeah,
he
the
gets.
creepy
The more he
mannequin's gone.
forgets which life is the real one.
Let's go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
I can't
Here,
stop.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Should we or shouldn't we? You know what? I'm just gonna follow the narrator because. I'm not doing it, narrator. I'm not. Nope. You can't make me. Nope. It's a challenge accepted. I will not press H. Nope. That clock doesn't move, and that bothers me. Also bothers me that there's a bed there. I can see it, but I can't get in there. I'm not gonna press H. Nope. Nope. You can't stop me. Not pressing it. You can't make me. Okay, how long am I gonna have to wait? I told you I'm impatient. Well, let's sit here and reflect on what we've just been told. So, apparently, Stanley is being forced to fantasize about his life being this game, and he's forced to stand here and continue to fantasize until he dies, apparently. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll push the button. We'll go to work in the morning.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press L to question nothing. I question none of this. It's all true. It's a true story.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe.
And I tried again.
Please don't.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Okay then. Okay, all I did was click. And we have to go through it all again. Okay. Here we go. Going this way. And this way. And this way. Hey,
When
there's no
Stanley
narrator.
came to
Okay.
a set of 2 open doors,
Never mind.
he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Let's
it.
find all the
Wow.
endings this game.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I kept going straight, didn't I? How about we jump off the moving platform? Let's do that.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Because that's
5
our other
years ago.
choice. We could jump off the moving platform.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong.
Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his
That
death.
is ultimate.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
that, that is the ultimate fuck you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
That's
mean?
funny.
Stanley
That was
decided to go to the
entertaining.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley?
Okay,
But
that's different.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Something
left.
darker. Fine, we'll go in the open door.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
That's the meeting room. We don't want to go in there. We've already been there. How about no? How about we go down here? Hopefully this doesn't take us to the same mind control place, because that would be sad if it did. I don't think so, since they said it was a different section.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Is it now? Okay. Please tell me that's just dirt and not blood stains.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
No, I didn't mean to close that door, damn it. Okay, whatever, we're going to the right, apparently.
No,
Okay.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Fine, we're going this way. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
It's all a
Quick, Stanley,
spoiler.
close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Alright, what have we not tried yet?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait. What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
This is
Everything
brilliant.
should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Why
I
are
know
there
for sure that
chairs
it's
near the
here
door?
somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Yes!
Let's find the story.
Yes! This is beautiful! Oh my gosh! I love this. Oh god, which door should I go through? This is brilliant. I love this so much. I'm loving this. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Oh god. Not those two. Do I want to start with the left? And maybe we'll be able to come back and go that way? Actually, that looks like it loops around. Let's go through here. I'm interested. 'Cause
I'll say
loops.
it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and
It's
over
a
again.
maze.
But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, come on. I was exploring. Come on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man, I was having fun exploring that. Maybe I chose the wrong one.
Okay, yep,
okay.
it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
This is so good. Wait. That looks weird. There's an open door over there.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, this is so good. Oh god. This is such a mess.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Woo!
Congratulations!
I won the
I know
game!
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh my gosh. There's a lot. You're gonna lead me to the story. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Do we follow it or do we not follow it? Oh god. Whoops. Follow or don't follow. This is so fun. You know what? I'm not gonna follow it, because I don't know what happens.
No, I'm done. We're living it up to the line from now on.
Oh, come on. Come on. Give me something funny. Come on. Come on, narrator. I know you can. Darn it. Screw you, game. Making me expect something funny when not giving me anything funny. I haven't been here for solitaire. Right here.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the
Yes.
act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Yes.
Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence
I
is
love
in
this.
fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
What?
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the
Yes,
mood.
please. This is beautiful music. This is journeying music. Let's go on a journey. This is the best music ever. Oh god, what happened to the line? Somebody got a little drunk. And we're getting sidetracked. They definitely want you to have this story. No other options. Okay. Somebody's getting kind of drunk. What? Oh look, a question mark made a question mark. That must have been fun. Seems like a last round now. Oh god, what happened? Oh, there it is. This music's the best. This is so interesting. I love it. Creepy hanging light. I don't know why, but I find it creepy when it hangs on swings, like a swinging light. This is such good music. Animals. Dodgers. Bunches of appearances. What is this, the archives? It's over here. It's doing an antechamber! It's doing an antechamber! Holy shit! I don't know where to go! Ah! 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 I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Maybe I should just... I'll just follow the line. You know what? I'm just gonna follow the line. Whatever. Why are there so many peer reviews just for that one employee? Wait, that wasn't our employee number, was it? I don't even... Okay, okay. Phew. Following the line is the best option. Okay, that really
Cut the
confused me.
music. Go back and look at that fern.
Should I or should I not? I guess I will.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Okay, whatever you say, Mr. Narrator. I highly doubt it. Okay. Remember this fern. This is a very important fern. Apparently. Okay, now we're going on.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Is the line even sentient like that? Hey, we found it!
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted